Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, at the time of me filming this, Mandalorian Season 3 starts tomorrow. And I can't wait to see it. And I thought it was a very good time to take a look back at two awesome figures in the collection. We've got the Durasteel Armor Mandalorian figure by Hot Toys, and the Beskar version, the first one they released by Hot Toys, Season 1. Got a little Grogu. And I love westerns. If you've been watching my recent videos, you know I've got a lot of western type characters on the way to review. Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2 by Lim Toys, and the Sideshow Collectibles Clint Eastwood Man with No Name figure. And I've got Ahsoka Tano coming from Season 2 of Mandalorian, the DX21 I believe it's numbered, and that's going to be here in a few days, so make sure you subscribe so you can stick around for that review. Can't wait to pair her up with Mandalorian here and do some cool poses together. It just seems like a good time to take a look back and revisit these two figures. Now obviously the chrome on the first Mandalorian is not as mirror-like reflective as the latest one, but that kind of helps me when it comes to making these videos, because otherwise you're just going to see my hands in the camera, in his chest plates and his shoulders and his helmet all the time. So I'm actually quite glad I even put off having him custom repainted chrome, because again I knew it would just not really work for my videos. I know that from working with you know, the Terminator endoskeleton, endoskull and the quarter scale figure and stuff like that. But I'm really pleased that I got both of these figures. I can just not choose between, you know, the two different looks. I think you kind of have to have this one, because the first 2 or 3, especially, you know, definitely the first 1 and 2, you know, episodes from Season 1 are insanely good. I remember my friend had to convince me to watch it. I was not interested, you know, because we just had the latest Star Wars films and they didn't really do it, so I was not, you know, I just took some convincing really to sit down and pay any attention. As soon as I did, my friend put it on, and within the first couple of seconds I was like, oh, I'm really liking the vibe of this, like a western, Star Wars kind of western. So absolutely fell in love with the show. My girlfriend was not interested at all. I took some convincing to, well, she took some convincing to watch it with me, but once she did, I could tell straight away she was digging it too, and we watched all of it together, and we're going to be watching the first episode of Season 3 together tomorrow. She's coming over after work and we're going to get straight to it. I wish they were releasing all the episodes at the same time, but it's kind of cool because of the 8 episodes I think it's going to be, so that's 1 a week, so that's 2 months of Mandalorian Season 3. So everyone's going to be, you know, loving their Mandos if they have them, and trying to get them if they don't. But absolutely love this version here, but equally love the Beskar armor with the jetpack and all that good stuff. I'll get the rotating bases out, and when I originally reviewed these I was using my phone, so now I have the proper Canon camera. It's nice to revisit them. Alright, so Durasteel version is the first one on the rotating base. He is checking on the tracker there, the little fob he's holding. Beautiful weathering on this one. I love the colouring. Such a cool piece. Detail on the rifle. Beautiful material of the cape. One of the really good Hot Toys capes. Doesn't happen very often, but this one certainly does have a really good cape. All the little details everywhere. Here he comes. Mando. Beautiful subtle weathering on that one as well. On the helmet, the contours, and his boots. Got more ammunition stored at the top there. Cutaway or split cut, whatever you call it. Set up on the ankles there for maximum posability. Nice little sand. Put my diorama base for him. And that right there, folks, is a very iconic figure. Nice little pose here, just pointing his gun at someone low down. Maybe a bar fight situation, someone's kicked off and he's just letting them know, if you're going to get up and cause any more trouble, it'll be the last trouble you ever cause. If you want to act right and buy me a drink, I'll let it be your choice. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. And it's got good balance, so if you don't want to use the base, you don't really have to worry about him toppling over. I mean, it will happen if you go extreme pose styly, but just in nice little simple poses like this, he stands perfectly well on his own. Alright, now onto the Beskar armor. And then we'll wrap it up. It's not going to be a long video, folks. Just really wanted to do a little Mando video, especially after the purchase of Ahsoka Tano today. Can't wait for her to arrive. I'm really looking forward to working with the backdrop that comes with it, and the nice diorama of the forest. And I think it's going to be a really fun review. An outdoor true light video will be quite special with her, I think. But this right here is a beautiful piece, just like the Durasteel version. He just looks amazing, doesn't he? Just standing there. It's a really, really badass piece. But I was just thinking, in between takes here. Now, I'm sorry, I know I could just go on my phone and not be lazy and look up everyone's name, but Timothy Oliphant, he plays the character in Mandalorian, and that would be a great figure for me, because obviously I love westerns and he's very much a kind of cowboy type, and he's a really great actor, man. He's fantastic in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I love that movie, and he has a really great scene with DiCaprio in that when they're trying to get that take done. He keeps forgetting his lines. I love that movie. Leonardo DiCaprio is a funny mother flipper, I tell you. He is very funny. I laugh my butt off whenever I watch that movie. I'm due to watch it again. Might be my favourite Tarantino film. Anyway, back to Mandalorian here. So, I'll wrap it up. But Season 3 starts very soon. Not that Mandalorian love has ever kind of died down. I mean, Hot Toys keep pumping out stuff from the series. But this will certainly get it kicking off all over again. So that's exciting for me, because like most of you watching, I'm a big fan, and I didn't think I would be when it was first, coming up. I really wasn't too fussed, but once I watched it, that first episode really hooks you. Such a great story, not overly complicated. I mean, yes, they introduce new characters all the time, but not too many though. I find I was thinking about that the other day as well. Sometimes the simplest stories told well, just so much more earnest. Is that it? But yeah, just you can really tell Favreau had some serious passion behind Mandalorian, and I love seeing how they do all the special effects with the backgrounds, with the huge screens completely like surrounding them. It's amazing, and the way those screens project, bounce the light off the armor as they would in reality if you're outdoors. But just the things they can do now, and they've probably upped the game for season 3, so we're probably in for, how are they going to top things like Luke well, spoilers, you should know by now, but some of the big things that have happened in Mandalorian, how are they going to top that? Because they got to try. So I'm excited. Alright, it's been a fun little video, folks. Let me hear from you in the comments. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at DKnight333, and I will see you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye. I've also got to mention, before I forget, the Cad Bane character from Boba Fett. That's one that I'd really like to get in the collection as well, because obviously I like my Western stuff, and he's very much a kind of classic looking Western villain, but obviously from another world. But he's got that long kind of duster coat, if I remember correctly. I really like the hat he wears, and just the look of those eyes and the blue skin. Yeah, that's something I would definitely think seriously about getting for the collection once it's released. But yeah, I just wanted to mention him. He's a very cool character. I mean, I know the Boba Fett show was a bit hit and miss from episode to episode, but it had some good stuff for sure. It mostly features Mandalorian, the good episodes, especially that really good one. That was all him. And then the one after that where we get to see Luke training Grogu was amazing as well. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to what season 3 brings, because we've had some really good stuff from that show. Alright, now I actually am going to go, so we'll see you soon, folks. Hope you enjoy episode 1, season 3.